All right, what's up? Can you guys hear me? Is the music and the sound okay? How's everyone doing? All right, what's up? What's up, Silver? What's up, Slava, my man? Oh, we got T13 back in the house. We're about to go. What's up, Tagzilla? Oh, we got Charmander here. What's up, Charmander? How you been? Nah, XCN's not a dead coin. XCN's macro bullish, my man. Charmander to the moon. We got what? XRP Army. Audio and video is good. I appreciate that. What's up, a dot? Yeah, hopefully you guys are holding strong. T13 in the house. Let's go. It's gonna ask the same question over and over all day. Yeah, we should be good. Let's see. All right, we'll look at Naka. If he's gonna ask it again, we won't ever look at it again. What is Naka? Coming up with these new coins that I've never heard of, and we're almost to the finish line. Oh, Nakamoto Games. Okay, yeah, we've looked at this one many times. It is down below our support box, so it is bearish right now. It's below the 3-2 at 33.5. As long as it's below that, below this box that we pointed out, macro support area, resistance, support, and then it broke it. So the bottom is technically in over 16, so that could be it. I don't know if you guys watched a couple of new Ben Cohen videos, but he explains it perfectly. So this one, bottom is in as long as you stay over 16. If you lose 16, it's going to fall off the table here. And if you fall off the table, potential target would be, oh, you already tagged it, pretty much. You see the 786 down there off of that wick. So I would have to say the bottom is in. But what's up, Alan? ZBCN? Zebek? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Yeah, when you look on the macro zoom out chart, ZBCN and XCN are in the same boat. They're very macro bullish. As you can see here, it wicked down, it held our green box of support, and it's back up in the pattern. So it needs to get over 205 for it to be bullish and a breakout to the upside. And then of course we're still looking for 10 cents on ZBCN. That is the target. It may go higher than that, but I think that's a good target for ZBCN. It's 10. So that takes you just up to past the 3, and that is almost a 24x from here, from where it is now. But nice looking chart. It's holding up. If we want to zoom in a little bit, of course we just need to watch the 5-2 level, break the 5-2 level, then it's on. But until that happens, we'll continue to do nothing. But the good thing is, just like ZBCN and I think Swiftcoin too, I think the weekly stock RSI, yeah, we've already reset down here. So there's no more time to really crash down any. So that was it. That flash crash we had was it. Is XCN dead? No, it's not. The monthly macro chart, it's very bullish. If I can find our chart. Even on the weekly, so it's all good. Oh no. Just barely though. Starting to struggle a little bit. Oh. Hold on, let me catch up. What's up, Matthew? What's up, Jab B? How you doing, my man? Oct is in the house. Yeah, I know it's nothing compared to COVID, and I shouldn't have said that, but Convid and FTX. Yeah, you guys were here yesterday. You guys know I got liquidated. Got back in the market and got liquidated instantly. Took it away. What am I looking at? Oh yeah, we're looking at XCN. So XCN, I mean, it's trying to hold up here. So it is still macro bullish, but off of that crash, it did put in that lower high. We are below the 786 if you go low to the high, as you see me do. So it really needs to get back over 1, and you can't be excited on the price of XCN until it gets back over 2. But besides this large wick, it's probably going to end up holding, so it technically is still bullish here in my opinion. It just needs to break over these levels here. It needs to get back over the 0.5618, get back over a penny, and then get back over 2. But we'll cover it. You know, we cover it all the time. So if it actually breaks down to the bottom, then it's going to come down to this 5.9 macro 382 level. Yeah, and you would still drop 30%. So we don't want that to happen. But yeah, I was talking about the Ben Cohen videos. I don't know if you guys watched, but he pretty much mapped it out. We're either heading into there's no alt season, and everyone's screaming no alt season, so that makes me more bullish. When everyone's bearish like this and they just took all that money out of the market, they just liquidated so many people, it's time to go up. Just the fact that people are screaming bear market, no alt season is very bullish in my opinion. But pretty much we need Bitcoin dominance to go up, Bitcoin to hit a new high, and then Ethereum to follow, get over 5K. And then once Ethereum gets over 5K and holds, then we can have alt season. That's why I had it on Ethereum at the beginning. Ethereum is macro bullish too. Money flows in the positive. Bullish on the macro monthly chart. The weekly's resetting. So it's only a matter of time before we run out, but it like he said, it has to, well, that's his opinion, but seems plausible. And as soon as the people get out of gold, as soon as gold finally stops going up, it's all going to happen. It's just, there's so much people talking about everything right now. It's just nothing. Jerome Powell spoke today and it was nothing. So it doesn't matter. Alt season's coming. It's just, people are scared right now. What's up, O House? What was that coin you said, Matthew? Matthew said, what's that new coin? Oh, yeah, VPay. VPay is still heating up. What's up, Hunter? Many people got in trouble. What you mean? Doing what? Cookie Dow's a good play. We look at Cookie all the time, my man. T13. Yeah, I saw Tao is extremely strong right now. VPay we looked at last night. I believe it was a newer coin. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is not going to be a very long stream. So we'll look if we get to an hour today. Yeah, just look at that. Looks good on the weekly. It hit the 1618 and hit the 1414 perfectly. Got stuck, and now it's getting rejected at the 66 level here. So there's really nothing I can do with VPay. It's bullish on the stock RSI. Money flows in the green, so that tells you there's going to be higher highs and higher lows in play until otherwise noted, I guess. So you would expect to move up unless that money flow dips into the negative there. But it is at resistance right now, and it did have a large run, so just take that as it is. If I had a move like this, I'm getting out, taking profit. It's at resistance, so if we can get over 6.6, it'll come back up to 9.4, break over 9.4, and then it's going to go to 2 pennies. So if we can somehow manage to get over resistance here, another 2x move up. I think that's what it was. Oh, this thing's in my way. It looked like a 2x move. Oh, almost a 3x, so not bad. And then other than that, the only other thing I can really do with it is just go from the low to the high. All right, the 1272 looks like it's in play. So as long as it's over 005, it's bullish still, macro-wise. And then, of course, we always look at Cookie. Yeah, make sure you guys answer the poll, hit the like button. It helps out a lot. We had a pretty decent stream last night. We had, I think, 28, 29, 30 people. Got some good super chats in. And we covered a lot. So Cookie Dow's another one I think is going to be a good play this cycle. It's already recovered big time. And we zoom out weekly, monthly chart, whatever it's going to be. You can see that from the high to the low, it needs to get over the 382 at 12 to be bullish. Breakout over 25.5. And this is what we were talking about last night. Just like with Turbo and what is it, Well, and so many other coins, they're trading in these large macro channels, and you're at least going to get a move back up to the top. I would say this: if we're super bearish and there's no alt season, or there's a baby alt season and we're already seeing it, then you'll probably come up right up to here and then it's over. But I don't expect that to happen. So same thing with Cookie Dow here. If it just comes back up to the top, it's a decent move. The fact that we're almost in alt season, which I think there's going to be an alt season. Yeah, we're probably going to get this thing all the way up here to 320. It's a 33x almost guaranteed. A little wick above, and then it's over. That's not a bad move at all. Government won't be over for another 30 days. Well, we got No Whack in the house. How you doing, my man? How's life going? Yeah, that's pretty much what Ben Cohen was saying. So November, there's no up until November, December on alts, on like real alt season. He was saying put your money in Bitcoin right now, and then ride it up. And then when Ethereum starts pumping, and Ethereum actually holds over 5K, I guess for a week or so, has a close, maybe a weekly close over 5K, then we can be excited for alt season's about to kick in, and then that's when you rotate into alts. But I know you guys are already holding, so I wouldn't sell now and go into Bitcoin at the moment. Nah, man, No Whack, my man, I did not survive. I finally got money back in the market, ran it up to $300, $360. And then minutes later, I look at my phone. I was in a long position, 3x long position, that I was positive on because I'd already made two trade and then another trade before that, I believe. And I turned that 200 into 300, and then I was up $60 on the next trade. And it looked like it was going to go, and I was going to actually make some money. And then red candle after red candle on the smaller time frame spawned in, and they stole my money. All that, my little peanut bag is just got wiped out, so I got liquidated. And my account is negative. My futures account for some reason is minus $200, so they took $500 from me. I don't know why. Over 500. Yeah, I guess we should have been expecting it. One last flush out. But it is what it is. Who's Garrett Jin? I don't know who that is. Is that the Blowfin guy? I don't know. But it's the same thing with Turbo. Turbo, Bonk. Well, I can't remember the other ones. But just zooming out on Turbo, I'm still extremely bullish on Turbo. Yeah, that's not a red. That's not a red wick. That's just a line I have there. That's November. We're almost there, so we just move that out of the way. But Turbo's sitting down here. It held up nicely off of the crash, and it's back up in the channel. So there's nothing to worry about, in my opinion. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, there's so many people calling for bear market and no alt season, and it's different this time, and we're just gonna blast out of here. As soon as we see Bitcoin go to a new high, Ethereum, then you just got to be ready, because it's gonna happen out of nowhere. It'll probably be in mid to late November, so we still got a little ways to wait. So we're just gonna kind of sit here and do nothing. Some coins will pump, of course. I'm hoping to buy a coin next week, and hopefully it starts pumping and doesn't do anything. Oh, he's the guy responsible for the liquidation. Yeah, it's always something, though. Then I'm not sure if it's over. I hope we won't touch 100K. Well, like I said, according to Ben, it's either everything happened that needed to happen. So it's either Bitcoin's going to start breaking down and it's over. That was the top, or we got to go up from here. If we start crashing down, you'll know it's over. There's no alt season. We'll have to come back next time. We have to come back in 4 years. Oh my god, I can't handle that. I need my alt season now. Can we look at XYO? I believe in the season. I believe it's going to happen. If you don't believe and you're not bullish, then you've been here. I mean, not you guys, but everyone's been in here for 2 years, 4 years, whatever it's been, and we've been waiting for the next alt season. Don't tell me we waited all this time and it's just not going to happen. No one would ever come back to crypto again. It'd be dead. It'd just be buy Bitcoin and just that's it. Because Ben thinks Bitcoin's going to 130 to 150 and then it's over. If it goes up. Yeah, XYO is still holding up. As long as you're putting in these macro higher lows, it's got a macro bullish chart. And the only other thing we can really do, let's go from the high to the low. It's pretty much trying to hold the 618 at the moment. Not perfect. Nothing's perfect. And then if we go this way, of course, over the 382 to be bullish on the macro chart. So once it gets over a penny, it's macro bullish. And then even shorter term bullish over a penny and a half. Then you'll know this thing's bullish to the upside. And breakout is going to be over the double 618, because that's your high to the low breakout point and your ultimate high to low breakout point. So once you get just over 223, then that's your reversal point, and this thing can finally hit a new high. If it's going to do that. I mean, it's not that big. I mean, 24, 25x up to 21 cents from here, but it's got a very, very bullish macro chart. I would buy it. I like that chart. I just hope I get a chance to use these charts. What's up, Fernando? Yeah, I believe that too. 4 weeks from now, we're gonna be way much higher. I think it's just gonna grind up and then it's just gonna do that parabolic move at the end. And hopefully that's sometime in November, because I need some money. I don't want it to be in December, late December, early January or something like that. That's too far away. I need to put some money in again. No more leverage plays, just spot. I'm gonna buy something with spot, try to get like 500 bucks on it, and just see what happens. And if it pumps before anything else, then I can rotate it, and then I'll somewhat make it. Powell. Yeah, we'll probably be on here. How long have we been on here already? I didn't want to get off for you guys that were here last night. I did not want to get off of the stream, but people were coming over. But then also the Wi-Fi went out, so it was a whole thing at the end of the stream. Had to restart everything, get back into and go live on OBS, and it was just a mess. Okay, we got 18 people in here. We've been in here for 22 minutes. So if we could stay on for 20 more minutes, that would be nice. All out of dry powder, yeah, exactly. ZBCN goes live tomorrow at 3 p.m. on Kraken. Usually you get a pump before the listing, and then the listing it kind of goes down, but it's not doing anything. I guess maybe it could pump. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, that's good. The more exchanges it's on, the more exposure it has to get bought. So that's a good thing. I don't like XYO. If we go lower than 104K and back up, if we go below 1K, alt season is over till May 2026. Is that what they call the extended cycle theory? I've never really looked into it. But you said Powell. Did we pull up Powell? No, we didn't. And you guys know me. I don't care. I don't really care about the project. I look at the charts. If the chart looks macro bullish, then and people know about the coin or whatever. If it's just a coin no one's ever talking about or hears, it may not go up because there is 1,000 billion coins now, or however many there is. POW AI. I don't know what the market cap is on this thing. If it hasn't changed, that would be correct, but I'm not looking into that. But it's down below the 236. It's not bullish at all. Let's see. Maybe you are holding something bullish here. Let me go down to the weekly chart on POW. Let's see what we see. But high to the low, 7, not bullish to here over 12. Breakout over 26, and then like I said, a new high possibly on this one. Oh, I gotta switch that. A new high on PAL AI would take you up to $2, and that would be a 40x. And if we go in the other direction here, let me see where we can pull this at. Maybe the wick. Depends on where you want to put it. There's no wick down here. So we'll just pull it here. It pretty much hit that final 786 support area. So it could be the bottom, but it needs to get over 6, and then of course over the 382 there. I don't know what it is though. QE, rate cuts, ETFs, some catalyst should have things going. Yeah. It's always something, but it's always nothing at the same time. It doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I haven't heard about that. Dash. Yeah, I keep hearing people talk about stimulus checks, but I don't think that's real. Yeah, and by the time they even did that, it'd be too late if we're going to get a Q4 alt season. Yeah, I think it was Dash and Zcash. I think we're looking strong. Oh man, that's it. It's over. She topped out. She got stuck at the 236, so it's one of the coins that didn't have a large wick to the downside when we dumped. But this one is one of the ones that made a lower high in 2021 from 2017. Excuse my voice. And you're still bearish, so bottom is not in until you get over 53. and then 102 to be bullish on the macro. But like I keep saying, these older coins like Zcash and Dash, if you get a 5 to 10x out of them, that's probably going to be it. So if it does do a lower high again, you could possibly have a 618 retracement on this one, 295. So $300 on Dash would keep the chart intact here. Lower highs every bull run. That's a 6.5, almost a 7x. So that's a decent move for an old coin. It depends on what kind of cycle we have. Maybe we do have a very bullish cycle, and some of these older dinosaur coins go up higher than 10x. So a 14x, 600, and then it goes down to the bear market. And then that way it sets up for next time. It can go a lot higher with a higher high on the macro. Just you get the idea. But right now it's stuck at resistance. So, and if we're not bullish till November, December, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'll have to look into that because I would absolutely love a stimulus check. Lofi and Sui meme coin. Market cap is only 14.5 million. Could blow up when Sui goes up. Yeah, did you know about the other meme coin? Hippo? Look up Hippo, Alan. I believe it's a Sui meme coin. I was actually watching it on Blowfin and it had a very bullish looking chart. Yeah, it's called Sudenge. Instead of Mudang, Sudang. Yeah, Sudang. Sudang to the moon. Yeah, Sudang is a Sui coin. 13 million market cap. It had a large red candle spawn in too, but it's still got a nice looking chart. It's still making higher low potentially. But look up that one. Look up Hippo. Hippo could be a good play. Did you guys answer the poll? We got 23 votes, only 1 like. I'm gonna have to refresh this. ZBCN's winning so far. Let me refresh the page. But it would have been nice to kept that money and then have some extra money to go buy some meme coins on Phantom, but I just can't win. It seems like we got 16 likes. All right, let's go. You didn't buy any on Arbitrum. Yeah, is Arbitrum even going to go up? We haven't looked at it in a while. I do think these older coins, I don't know when Arbitrum came out, but like Arbitrum and just all the older coins that came out in 21 or launched before 21. Let me get a better chart. Yeah, I don't know what coin you're talking about. ARB, Coinbase. Come on. See what the Binance chart looks like. Is this it for Arbitrum? Oh, it came out in 2023? Alright. Yeah, maybe you're talking about a different coin. Oh, EverValue. EverValue on a EverValue. Okay, I gotcha. Oh, we got Wyatt back in the house. What's up, Wyatt? How you doing, my man? What's up, Ari? How you doing? I watched some of the... He did a show with someone. I don't remember who it was. And then he did a regular standalone video on ETH going 5K. And then he did another one he did one that was bullish, and then he did one that was bearish as hell. saying there's nothing going to happen until Bitcoin goes up and the dominance goes way higher. So I don't know. I mean, you have to go watch him for yourself. If you follow him on Twitter, I think it was on YouTube. Go to his page on YouTube, and he wrote out a little thing to help people understand, because people are still kind of arguing with him about what's going to happen when he's right all the damn time. Seems to be, anyway. I know people don't agree with that, but he kind of maps it out in his little note thing he put on his YouTube page. So go read that, and it'll pretty much tell you what he thinks is going to happen. Hippo has 13.39 million market cap. Okay. Yeah, tell me if you like that one. I was actually looking at their Twitter and everything, trying to figure out if I was going to end up buying it, but I didn't. Ever Value. What is the ticker for that? Ever Value. Wrapped on a Arbitrum. Oh, that's wrapped BTC. Let's see what the charts say. Holy crap. Yeah, this thing's already gone, if this is what you're talking about. Can't even do anything with this. If this is what you're talking about. Let me see if the other charts look different. Oh, there we go. That's wrapped BTC on Arbitrum. Yeah, I can't do anything with this. What did you say about the 2018 coins? Dude, we've been saying it forever. All the old coins that came out a long time ago. Just all the old coins that are pretty much on Coinbase and on my rollover list. Ethereum Classic, Dash. My brain's going crazy right now. BCH, just all the old coins. Neo. Monero. They're probably just going to do a 5x move. And they're probably a better investment than a new coin that you don't know is going to go up. But these coins are probably going to do, a little move, 4 or 5x at least. Unless it's a complete crap coin. I think like Cosmos. Cosmos sucks. Just saying. We're going to have to start watching Ben again. What's up, David? Yeah, I figured Dave Lark would show up. He should be waking up about now. This is the winter stream. I hope so. I hope it all comes back around to me. I've had such shit luck with the market so far this year. But it's my own fault. So if I actually make some sort of money, I will be excited. But yeah, from what he said, pretty much Bitcoin has to hit a new high. Dominance needs to go up. Ethereum has to go up, break over 5,000 and hold. And then we can have all the season. And we need we need gold to top out, I think. I'm not sure on that. Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't finish my thought. I don't know. So what coin should I buy next week? I want a Coinbase coin where I can just spot buy. One that's going to run fast and hard. I'm thinking maybe Toshi. I watched I watched a short from a YouTuber I used to watch. You guys may know who he is, but he said Toshi could possibly 127x. So Toshi 100x from here. Whew. I mean, that's not much. That's 50 grand, but 50 grand's a lot when you're poor and you're in the hole by so much. I just don't know. I need to buy a coin that's going to actually pop off before the other coins. So I don't know when the meme coins are going to run, like Toshi. When are these coins going to actually start running? No one knows. No one has a crystal ball, so I don't know. I don't know if the utility coins or the meme coins or just something random is going to run first. But Toshi has a very, very bullish curled up chart here. It stayed strong during the crash. These are 3-day candles, by the way. It didn't even crash down. It's still holding nicely higher lows. It looks like it's about to just spawn in some giant candles here and then go parabolic at the end. That would be nice if it actually grinded its way all the way up here, held, and then come December it just blasts to the moon. All the way up to 2 pennies. I don't know if 2 pennies is that 100x move, but... Oh no, that's not even, that's only a 30x. Let's see. What's up, Lincoln? We got Lincoln in the house. Lincoln, the OG. He's been here forever. It's always nice to see you come by the streams, my man. Any TA on Banana Coin? What is it on? Yeah, it is wild. Silver says buy Zebek. ZBCN is not on Coinbase though, is it? I mean, I guess it's the same because XCN is potentially going to 100x now or 80x, something like that, if it goes to $1. And then I don't know what Toshi's going to do. Supply is way too much for it to do that. Toshi, I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm still thinking about what to get. I need to... I don't know. What chart are you talking about? The ever value? Yeah, I don't know what chart you're talking about. The other one's the Bitcoin. It's wrap BTC. Is this what you're talking about? There's still nothing I can do with it no matter what I draw on. Find a wick. There's just nothing I can do with this coin. It's bullish. There, we take it off a log, I guess. Take it off a log, and as long as you're over pretty much 24.5 to 25 bucks, it's still bullish. How much did it run up? So, oh yeah, 35x. Yeah, like I said, you can't really do anything with this. It's just going up. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that talk about Toshi. A lot of people are bullish on it. That's why I'm thinking it could be the next Shiba of this cycle. So it could go to a 40 billion market cap. What you guys think of that? You think Toshi can hit a 40 billion market cap? I just need a move like that. I need an ever value move. I just need a large move. ACH, XC, and ZBC and Toshi are great coins. I think, well, I mean, there's also like Turbo. Turbo's a guaranteed move up. And it's kind of a wish for, what is it, Toshi to go to a 40 billion market cap and do 100x from here. When if I just threw $500 into Turbo, I have good conviction on Turbo. Turn the log scale back on so we make sense. but it fell down. I wish I could have bought it down here, but it's back up in the channel holding. It's doing the same thing those other coins are doing. And this tells me guaranteed money. So I could put 500 in and just wait for my 20x. But I need that to happen first so I can take that 20 grand and split it up into some more coins and then actually make it. But I don't know if Toshi and Turbo are going to run at the same time. But I would say I still think this is going to 15 cents. So guaranteed 20x, and if we're lucky, almost a 50x to 15 cents. I think it's very, very possible in Turbo. What's up, Rob? Yeah, where's our man Roger at? Roger hasn't been here in a while. But yeah, I will be here and I will be streaming longer tomorrow. So tomorrow will be a much longer stream. We'll try to go for 2, 3, 4 hours. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming through. Let me end the poll. And we're getting close. We're getting there. So not much longer. ZBCN. Yeah, there's a lot of people bullish on ZBCN too. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in once again. Look for the notification tomorrow if you get one. There we go again. So if Cookie goes past 12, it's going to 25. I don't know what I said. Yeah, if it gets bullish, that's where you turn bullish on it at 12. If it breaks over 12, it's back to being bullish compared to our, going by the fibs, of course, use other things. But 618 would be your breakout point over 25. The next stop would be 17. But it's down here on the bottom of the channel. I'm just telling you it's bullish over 12. And your breakout to possibly the top of the channel is once you confirm over the 618 at 25.5. 164% move. And then you'll get that possible run all the way up here to 3. And if, I don't know, it depends on what cycle we kind of have. I'm bullish on Cookie, but it could go all the way up here to 6. It'll break out to the upside in alt season, just like it did here. A wick to the downside, a nice wick to the upside. You hit $6 and a 60x from where you are now. It's on the bottom, especially after this just happened. I don't think that's going to happen, and then we're just going to crash down. We are running out of time. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in. We'll see you guys tomorrow. None of this is financial advice, and I will see you guys and gals in the next one. Peace out, everyone.